Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know both.
He's going to go for a big one. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the crowd starting to rise up on this early 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. And as he throws, that pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Going for the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1, 2, 3 kick.
What's good, James?
Last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Subscribe if you're new.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Corrals it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're play each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some loss. Tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown Doors. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Looking for room at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this. They're going to be spinning all over the place.
To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling?
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. They'll leave it with him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal there. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He uncorks one deep. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. They had the extra point blocked. Now the kickoff unit out there and hoping things go a little smoother. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch down the right side. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Right back to the well. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Here comes the offense on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Got his man. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bill has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
Commodores will move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Going over the top. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
This time he's got it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Commodores send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quickly to the tight end. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there. And you could tell, just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jet.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Vandy. What a catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit it. So he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Buys a little time. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They're testing the right side here. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. They're backed up, first and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll run it from the gun. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Running back searching for a hole. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Commodores will snap it on first and 10.
Yo, what's good, Taco? Welcome.
He's looking to throw it. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
First down, Commodores.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown doors!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. Looking for the score. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. He wants to take the top off. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he makes the catch inside the 25. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. That's caught. It's Lester. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. On the ground. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have to find this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The play-action fake. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Everett. Touchdown, Commodores! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
They'll try to run for it. The Wildcats are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He slings it deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Wildcats are marching down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had
Forget the kick, he's going to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
This defense has to know that QB zone read is a big part of how they're going to be attacked. These linebackers, they've got to switch and get into position to replace these crashing defensive ends because this is a quarterback that can get up the field quickly like he did on that last play.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball. Get his hand up and get the tip, get the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground. Incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows? Better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 30. He's going to pass. Working that left side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Trying to punch it in. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll test the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds and they see the missile.
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice.
Open runway ahead. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Doors. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on yours.
Afterburners coming. At the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he breaks into the open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
It's complete! And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They will score! Touchdown, Vanderbilt! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions and making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 18 to Nevada.
Makes a connection.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Touchdown, Wildcats! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Right on the money. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
The Commodores have...
At the 8-yard line. First and goal, Vanderbilt.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on this drive. Grab near the marker. It's Lester. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Fires to the wideout. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
72, Kentucky 67.
He thought about bringing... second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Grabbed in the middle. It's McDowell. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Commodores! And once he found open space, the band... Start playing. They push that lead out.